What is going on, you beautiful people? I am Ryan with the Accidental Overlander, and one of the problems that I always have, at least when I'm out camping, especially with family, is finding the space to put everything. And one of the things that I was finding was taking up a ton of space in the back were our chairs. So in this episode, I am going to talk about a new item that I've got. I've been able to take it out on a couple trips, and that is my new Moon Lence backpacking camping chair. And so far I love it. But today we are going to talk about basically setting it up, breaking it down, some of the features that I am liking on it so far, and why I went with this brand rather than the 50 other brands that are out there that you can choose from. So let's get into it. Most of us, when we get started, this will be our first camping chair. This is almost the go-to chair for anything all the time. So when you're starting camping, this is a great place to start. We went on a lot of camping trips going like this, but sneaking 4 of these in the back of the car, it takes up a lot of space. So just side-by-side comparison, it is easy to see why I went with these backpacking chairs. Most brands are probably going to fold up to right about this size, so that part's not going to matter on whatever brand you buy. Stacked side by side, it is pretty easy to see that I could probably fit 3 chairs for just one of these. So with a family of 4, we're basically almost swapping out just 1 for these chairs. So that part, initially, love it. They come in weighing about 2 pounds, and then they can hold up to almost 400 pounds sitting in them. So that is also great. But let's get this thing set up. I got a couple of them. We got the black one already set up. This one's a little different. It has a blue frame, which is actually pretty sweet. So let's get it set up. But the setup process to this is very easy. The chair practically sets itself up. So let's get to it. You got the bag that fits it very easily. So it comes with this Velcro strap that you can put around it. I basically just put it on for this video just to show you guys that it does come with it. I generally don't use this Velcro wrap when I'm wrapping it up. I'll show you how I put it away, so I don't even really need this anymore. But I did want to show you guys that it does come with it anyway. But take the strap off, if I can find it. And then it'll basically pop out and start putting itself together. You got this little square for the base. And then the base is set up. I'm a weirdo and I like wrapping the Velcro up so it doesn't get dirty either. So you have the bag that it goes in. This is another part that I do love about it too, is it actually holds the bag. I wish more things held the bags that they came in. So you'll have a little tab. I would put the little tab on first because it's more difficult than the big one. And then you have your 2 shorter sides. Put the tab on, and then put the other tab on. So yeah, now you got this bag that just sits on there and you don't have to worry about where you're going to put that, which is very nice. One of the pros is that where this connects to the base, there's actually pull tabs, which I've heard people complain getting the last one on is usually the hardest. So having these pull tabs makes it a lot easier to finish setting up and get it started broken down also. But the first couple are usually, the first 3 are easy to put on for the most part. And then it's usually the last one that gives you the most trouble. So I'll get my finger in the tab and then put it in. And then you're set up, you're good to go. So eventually I will do a full review on these chairs when I have them for a while to make sure they don't break down or fall apart or anything like that, because if they do, then some of this pros and cons list will change. So we will go over the pros and cons that I've found out so far, just on taking them out on a couple trips, but they have performed incredibly well. Obviously, the first pro is they take up no space. Now, with my last couple of trips with these, packing the chair is almost an afterthought. I can fit it wherever I want to. I could almost fit it in the glove box if I really needed to. It wouldn't quite fit there, but it is very close. So just its fitment is ridiculous. I love it. It is very easy to pack compared to fitting 4 of those $20, you know, Coleman or Ozark Trail chairs from Walmart in your car. The second thing I love about this brand specifically that I picked, this Moon Lence brand, right now you can find it on Amazon for about 30 bucks. 30, you know, I've seen it go from $29.99 to like 31, whatever. Right now, it is very cheap. Like when you look at probably the original, you know, where you see the Helinox brand, which I think started this whole thing, those chairs go for about 100 to 130 bucks depending on what type of color you want. So saving $100 buying one of these chairs was a pretty simple decision for me right now. Will they last long? I don't know, because obviously, you know, if they break after a year, then the price tag might not be worth it as much. But right now they do seem sturdy, the materials seem good. We'll see, only time will tell. And like I said, I will do another review on them down the road just to make sure they are up to par and up to these standards. So this having the pull tabs is awesome. Another thing I love how it holds its own bag, and it also has pockets on the sides, where more of these backpacking chairs are having pockets now, and even cup holders. Some of them still don't. So if that's something you're worried about, I would look into that. And I've never sat in any of the other backpacking chairs, so I can't speak on it, but I know the base on this one is a little bit different than those. Those usually just have a bar that goes straight across and then your chair. This one is actually shaped as a square, which obviously to the company and their marketing supposedly gives you better balance and are less likely to fall off it or anything like that, which I don't know because I've never sat in those other chairs. I've never heard anybody complain about the balance of a backpacking chair, so I don't know how true that is. With that square base, it does make getting that folded up a little bit difficult. You know, 3-4 tries, I think you'll have it down. It won't be that hard, but you know, we're doing cons and that is one of them. Another one I would think is that there are officially no cup holders in it. It does have the pockets on the side that you could kind of use as one. I don't know if I'd want to open a can and put it in there and feel safe, but you know, you technically could, but it does not have cup holders and it doesn't have armrests either. So if you need your arms out, that could be a problem. Getting in and out of it is not going to be as easy as those big chairs. That is also the reason why it packs up into the size of a sandwich. So I will take those cons with it right now. Will they bug me eventually? Maybe, I don't know. Right now I am loving these 2 chairs. I will leave a link in the description because right now, you know, like I said, they're around 30 bucks. I do think they have deals if you buy 2, because I did that also, but I'll leave a link in the description for these chairs if you want to go out and get them. And let's fold one up so I can show you how easy that is also. Now you don't need a table to fold it up, but it's going to make it easier to film for this demonstration. Like I said, the first one's going to be the toughest one. Grab the loop, pull it right out. The rest are going to come out very easily. Take the bag off. Make sure it's opened up for you. So the hardest part is with the square, and it'll have these arrows. So this is where it'll come loose, and then this is where we'll twist it in. So pull it off where the arrows are, and then if you twist it, that's pretty much the hardest part. And then the second hardest part when putting this thing in is going to be the little legs. That's almost why I don't even bother with the Velcro strap, because it can't catch all 4 of these little legs even if you do it perfectly. So what I do is I get the legs in, and once again, this isn't even original. I saw my wife do it the first time and I thought it was genius. You grab the chair cover, and we'll almost just fold it up like a sandwich. And another thing, every time I get this big mound and I look at this bag, I go, man, this is not going to fit very easy. And every time the bag proves me wrong. It always goes in super easy. And then we're done. But yeah, so I don't have to mess with that Velcro strap. When I pull it out, it'll basically put itself together even easier. When I put the cover on, it's going to get all the wrinkles out. If you're worried about it wrinkling or anything, that's not even going to happen. And it's nice, all fit, and very easy. So that is awesome. All right, so thank you for watching this episode on these Moon Lence backpacking chairs. Like I said, so far I love them. I will leave a link in the description below if you want to get one. If you have any questions about these things, feel free to ask. That is why I am here. So yeah, make sure you go outside and enjoy your adventures, and we will see you next time.